Good evening and tonight, viewers. This is Three Roads Gaming. Now let's ride to the final episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Didn't go to Jador yet in World of Ruin. This music piece is playing is called The Magic House, a repurposing of a track that was going to be used in Final Fantasy II, the NES one, not the one that became Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The unused version for the NES version is still out there on YouTube. Pretty catchy, I like it. Anyway, this is the auction house. It costs money, so... Hero's Ring, sure, whatever. You'll have two chances to bid. You don't have to bid the first time. Second time you bid, you win. There are two pieces of magicite we can get. This way. I'm going to see if I can get one of them. Golem. I'm not going to get both of them. I'm just going to show at least one of them off. Now. What? Alright, fine. You better give me that magicite someday. Anyway, yeah, Golem and Zona Seeker. If you get one of them, get Zona Seeker. It is really good. Teaches Rasp and Osmos at lightning fast rates. So there's that. Actually, let me get Cyan in my party to show off a little cutscene. And I want Shadow because, well, I just do. I'm gonna go to Miranda here. The desert to the south of Miranda is the single best place to level grind here. Every encounter gives either 5 or 10 magic AP. Alright, let's go talk to Lola. Anyway, that's puts a nice little bow on things. Now for the opposite of putting a nice little bow on things. Let's go take several naps at the inn. Yeah, I got so much money. I got more money than Business Lobster. Excellent. This is Shadow having a nightmare. We're gonna find out what this nightmare means, and maybe the next nightmare? I don't know. But yeah, you have to be staying in an inn other than Thamasa's. And if you hear the sleep jingle, you failed. Huh. Am I just phenomenally unlucky? I don't know all the tech behind this. Maybe I can only get it once per, like, visit to town. And I say that, and here we are. A million gil. I don't even have that much. And I avoided spending any of it, barring 151 of it. The Shadow Bandits. Whatever you named him is what they'll be. So yeah, he's going with the name Shadow, which was the well-known name of his criminal group. It'd be like if David Hyde Pierce went into hiding and went by Fraser or Crane, I guess. Sounds like that was a great train robbery. If y'all don't know the reference, The Great Train Robbery is one of the first movies to have a narrative. Just gotta keep powering through. So I guess their most recent job went awry. So yeah, he didn't have the stuff to murk his own buddy. I don't know if that's good or bad. Ooh, convenient. One right after the other. But yes, either he couldn't bear the guilt of what he did, or he knew that if Barham lived long enough to spill the beans, he would. So that's why he fled the Mousa. Anyway, those are fun little character notes. But yes, Golem, of course, named after the legendary defender of the Jewish people. Zona Seeker, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Clearly it seeks Zona. And the final Esper we can get is right here. Insane. Terra. Named after one of the classes of angel. Obviously, Lakshmi blows it out of the water, but for the mid game, you can't find a better healing teacher. Let's see. There's one note that I want to end on. I'm trying to remember if there is anything else that I am missing. Showed off the auction house. I showed off. Oh, yeah, in the auction house, there are some dud auctions where basically you can't win no matter what. Let's see. Yeah, I do believe that I've done everything else. So if you want the maximum amount of cutscenes or the maximum amount of dialogue in this next scene, you want all of your party members recruited. And you want to bring a party of Locke, Edgar, Gaw, and Saban. And the crazy guy survived the apocalypse. You have to have at least Saban and Gaw to trigger in your party to trigger this scene. Yeah, we're gonna get Gaw. I like how Shadow's asleep. I mean, the kid is well past the crucial language acquisition phase. It's a miracle he can speak at all. I believe in Japanese he had it's not the same con, but it's kind of the same concept where, like, he misunderstood a phrase. Honestly, that would look way better than the Jinpo Gi. I love him being dressed up like Locke. I honestly prefer what he said in the Woolsey translation, which is about bandanas, which is most of the time I just see him tied around dogs at the beach. It's just beautiful. I think the implication is his wife died in childbirth, and that kind of broke this guy's brain. But yeah, to see the scene where Locke and Edgar get into it, they have to be in your active party. Anyway, I want to say in the Woolsey translation, he says something like, "Oh, everything is fixed now," which is kind of heartwarming almost. Anyway, I think that's everything. Can't think of anything else. I believe I've done everything that this game has to offer. Thank you for joining me for this Let's Play. My next one is going to be Suikoden. I'm going to be playing the remaster. So that'll be uploaded soon. It's been Three Roads Gaming. I sure am glad you joined me for this experience. And I want you to remember, if you're ever feeling alone, hopeless, unloved, send me a few dollars and see if that feeling doesn't go away. Anyway, have a good one, everybody.